sing to us.
Okay.
You know?
Maybe you could collab with Stevie.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we can collab, and then like Ariana Grande to round it out.
Okay.
You know? She
Cool.
seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, celebrity crush, so why not throw her in the mix?
Yeah, why not? That sounds great. Do you still play soccer a lot?
I try to play almost every day
Oh,
in the
that's
mornings.
great.
Yeah, it's a field right by my place, so
That's cool.
I play a lot.
Kick the ball around a little
Yeah,
bit.
of course. It's an exercise.
Nice. And then we tweeted out asking your fans if they wanted to submit any questions, and
Here
so
we go.
they were pretty good about submitting questions.
we
So
go.
we'll start with our friend Clay Bryce asked, "What's your favorite thing about photography?"
Ooh, my favorite thing about photography is definitely being able to just freeze a moment in time with all the emotions, good or bad, whatever you were feeling in that moment. You can look at that photo and you know exactly what was happening, what you were feeling, thinking.
Yeah.
And so I love being able to go back to photos from 5 years ago of me and my friends and my family and just be like, that was a great time. Or that was a bad time and I've grown from it, you know? And it's just, it's a great place to reflect from.
It really helps you remember things too.
Yes.
Like I don't have the best memory, and so when I look back at photos, it takes you back.
I am the friend that has the great memory.
Oh,
It's scary.
What are your secrets?
I don't know, but like I can pick something out from like 9 years ago and everyone's like, what? How do you remember that? It's
That's
scary.
impressive.
It's scary.
Okay, so Abby Dallas wants to know, what do you like to do in your free time?
I relax as much as I can in my free time, just because like running around with auditions and doing work as much as I can, I am very mellow in my free time. I play a lot of Xbox with like my brother who's back on the East Coast because like it's when I get to like hang out with him, you know, after work, you know, so I play a lot of video games.
What kind of video games do you like to play?
Oh my gosh, everything. I'm just a ginormous nerd, actually. I play a lot of video games. So I like Minecraft, great game, you know, like shooters and all that stuff. Just I'll play anything really. It's kind of sad.
I'm really good at the car racing games.
Oh yeah.
Like the Mario Kart.
I still have my Mario Kart on my N64, of course.
Yeah, it's worth keeping the N64 just for that. Okay, let's see. Camellia Norman asked, "Are you in a relationship with someone?" And then Angela the Runner also asked, "Are you dating anyone?"
Wow, everyone just wants to know, you know. I am in a relationship.
Okay.
New. It's almost a month old. You know, which is crazy. It's like my first relationship in years.
Yeah.
It's my first like relationship as an adult, which is so different from high school. You know, like it's wildly different, but it's a great time.
That's cool. So, are you counting a month from when you had the DTR discussion to find the relationship?
Yes, I am.
Hang?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've known each other for a long time,
Okay.
and then it was like a couple weeks ago. It was like official. It was scary.
Are you going to share who it is, or is it a secret for now?
Her name is Rio.
Okay.
She's not like a big social media person or anything, so not commonly known, but she's incredibly sweet. So.
Nice. I bet that's really refreshing too, because
yeah, it definitely
it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, cool. Trevor Cake wants to know, how long can you go without food?
Oh my gosh. I eat more than anyone I've ever met.
Really?
You know? Yeah, it's sad.
How do you stay in such good shape then?
I play a lot of soccer.
Soccer?
You know, that's pretty much
Good
it.
metabolism?
Yeah, no, I'm very thankful. My mother, you know, she's got great genes.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. She's probably watching, so thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Cool. So how long can you go? Not very long.
Not very long, you know, like I ate like about a half an hour ago. I had some Chipotle, and then I'll probably get home in like an hour and a half, and I'll eat again then. You know? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Some leftover, some.
What's your Chipotle order?
Steak and cheese quesadilla with chips and a grapefruit soda.
Ooh.
Every single time.
Do they sell grapefruit soda?
They do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't think I've ever had anything else. I've been to Chipotle for like 2 years. I've never had anything else.
I go to Chipotle quite often too. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Okay, this comment is cracking me up. So this is from Shauns Platypus. And they want to know, when are you going to Australia to visit your platypus? You look like you've heard this before.
Oh yeah, I have. I wanted a platypus for a long time, you know, like as a pet. They're adorable. And so I tweeted at like 2 in the morning one night, it's like, I really want a platypus. Next thing I know, someone made an account, Shauns Platypus, you know, and Shauns Platypus like defends me and supports me, and it's the homie. And it's 2 girls from Australia that run the account. And I've talked to them personally because I reached out and I was like, this is awesome, I love you guys.
Yeah, thank you for doing this. Thank you for your service.
I hope to come to Australia soon to meet you guys because it's great. I love the platypus.
That's amazing. Maybe that should be your fan name. The platypuses.
Platypi? I think it's
Platypi.
I have no
Do you
idea.
have a fandom name?
Not really.
No.
I really don't, because nothing really works well with Sean O'Donnell. Like, that's
Yeah.
bad.
The
So-
O'Donnellites.
I know, right? So it's difficult.
Okay, well, we'll stick with the
I'll try and
platypi
figure
for
something
now.
out,
I
yeah.
think that's pretty cute. That would be great.
That's great.
Millie Biguire, hope I'm saying your name right. She wants to know, what is your biggest dream?
My biggest dream, when I was 7, I always said I wanted to get a house for my mother and a boat for my dad. It was like, I don't know why, I was at 7. It was like all I wanted, so like
Yeah.
I'm still just shooting for the same thing.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's
You know?
great. My biggest
Yeah.
dream when I was 3 was to be a rocking chair fixer. Because
Really?
our rocking chair was always broken.
And you just
and
wanted
so
a fixable.
that was my big goal. But
See?
I've had bigger dreams now.
You
Thankfully.
just still want to fix a rocking chair.
Okay, Raquel Cabrera wants to know, how and when did you know that you wanted to be an actor?
I was about 8 years old, or 7 or 8, and the movie The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that movie a million times with my
Who
siblings.
didn't?
Yeah, it's great. So I could say every word from it right now. And it just made me so happy. Me and my siblings watched it every day.
Aw.
And to sum it up, I kind of just wanted to be able to do that for another kid in my position, you know?
Yeah.
Just watch a movie that makes them so happy.
Yeah.
That'd be great. So
Yeah.
that's really what happened when I wanted to know I wanted to be an
Oh,
actor.
that's great. Okay. Yvonne wants to know, would you go out on a date with a fan?
I would. You know, there was actually a time in New York where a fan, they messaged me and they were like, I would love for you to come to this date with me. You know, I have no one. And I was just like, absolutely. It was,
Yeah?
and it was like the best time. We had
Yeah?
a great time. Oh, it was so much fun.
Well, was it to a dance or something?
Yeah, it was.
That's adorable.
It was
That's
so much fun.
cool.
It was like an hour away from my house. And I was
Yeah.
like, let's do it. No one should go to this dance alone.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, it was awesome.
That's amazing. And who doesn't want to hang out with someone that thinks they're awesome? You know?
It's flattering.
Yeah, no.
It's nice.
Okay, so we have Clay Bryce on Caster. I just sent in another question. Where is your favorite place to hang out with friends?
I want to say like at a restaurant, and because like, I mean I joke about food a lot,
Yeah.
and I eat a lot, but it's a very special thing for me. You know, my parents, they had a restaurant. My siblings all work in restaurants. My sister's
cool.
a chef.
Oh, cool.
So food in general is just very special.
Yeah.
And dinner at my house, anyone that's ever been to dinner at my house knows it's like 2 hours minimum. You're sitting at that table and you're talking with my family for hours. So like,
That's great.
my family's dinner table is the greatest place to hang out with my friends.
Aw.
You
Can
just
I
talk
come?
for hours.
Can I come
Absolutely.
next time I come to New York?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Ash Alley is asking, what's your most embarrassing moment?
I've had a couple. One that pops out, when I was in high school, there was this girl that I had a crush on, and like we went on a date, and I was just under the weather, I was sick, okay? So it was a little gross. But I'd known her for years, and I asked her, I was like, is it okay if I just spit really quick out the window, you know? And so I went to go do that, and didn't realize the window was still up, and I just spit all over the window.
no.
And she looked at me, and she had this like panicked fear in her face, and I was like, I'm so sorry.
I'm not a
It
psycho,
was
I
so
swear.
embarrassing.
Was it in your car or hers?
It was mine.
Okay,
Thankfully.
at least.
Oh my gosh. I
So she
would've-
didn't like look at her window.
I would have
for a
thrown
date.
myself from her car if I did. I just would have. No,
That would be so.
that would be
embarrassing.
bad.
Destiny wants to know, who is your biggest inspiration?
My mother, no question.
Yeah.
You know. Oh my gosh, yeah, she's the greatest woman ever. You know, and it's her birthday today, so happy birthday,
Happy
Mom.
birthday, Shauns,
Yeah.
Mom. That's
So,
great.
yeah, no, I love my mother more than anyone. So.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Are you gonna give her the house for her birthday? I'm just kidding. Okay, D'Angelo Russell wants to know, do you play video games?
I play a lot of video games,
Yeah.
and it's funny because that's actually my good friend in real life.
Oh, it is? That's
Yes,
adorable.
which is hilarious.
Way to support
Yeah,
D'Angelo.
exactly.
We did talk about video games a little
Yes,
bit.
no.
He was baiting you.
He was, and it's funny because I saw that he submitted that question last night, and I was like, oh, if they read that, he's gonna freak out. So yes,
Shout out to D'Angelo.
I will be playing video games with him tonight.
Oh,
so,
that's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, Mike, Classic Lover, wants to know what inspired you to become an ally for the LGBT community. First of all, and then I'll ask you the second part.
Okay. Growing up, my parents never ever said anyone was different from one another. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, color of your skin, whatever. And it was never even posed to us as like, this is something you should be aware of. You know, it's just that people are people. And so I always grew up with that mindset, and to have someone think otherwise to me is absurd. Because, I mean, love to me isn't between a man and a woman, it's between love and love. I don't care who you are. So it's something I'm very passionate and feel very strongly about.
That's very cool. I think that hopefully everyone will feel that same way. Just a few years.
I can hope.
The second part of their question was it fun playing Kelly and Mamaboy?
It was a blast. The being pregnant part was a little difficult, but also very fun. On like break, when we get lunch, I would lounge in a chair with my big pregnant belly, and I'd like rest my plate on it, and I could just eat off my plate. It was awesome.
Like a true pregnant man.
Exactly. It got a lot of looks when I had to go out in public, you know, like people were like, what is going on over there?
Do you have any photos of yourself doing that? Because I think you should release them.
There's a couple. After it comes out, I'm going to post some photos.
Please do.
Because it's oddly scary how real it looks. And the makeup artist, Nicole, it's crazy. Like you cannot tell where like the prosthetic starts and I begin. It's crazy.
That's amazing. Oh, how crazy. Nazira Segwer wants to know what your guilty pleasure is.
Chocolate.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
White chocolate actually. It's like this. Yeah, but I eat just a stupid amount of chocolate.
Just straight chocolate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like a Hershey's bar. It's bad. It's white chocolate and Netflix. It's like. That's what happens at 2 in the morning, and then I get like ashamed real quick.
That sounds pretty good. Nothing to be ashamed of there.
No, I'm pretty ashamed.
Pink, aka Sophie Pie 17, wants to know: do you have any plans for your future, and if so, what are they?
Wow. I plan to do hopefully a lot. You know, really want to go down the acting path pretty strongly. That's the main goal at the moment, but. In tandem with that, I'd love to do something with music. You know, it's I don't plan on being like a ginormous pop star or like the next Justin Bieber, but music that's very close to me, more like folky. You know, it's indie type of stuff. I would love to do something with music because I listen to music all day, every day, and I grew up with listening to all different types of music from my parents. So
like a Mumford and Sons type folky.
I do.
String instruments?
I could play some violin.
Yeah.
You know, that's not ruled out, you know.
Do you sing too?
I do. Yeah, I've been in chorus since I was like 4, you know. I've done that for a while now. So,
oh, very cool. Very cool. We got another question from Caster. Mrs. O'Donnell BG wants to know, is it true that you have a tattoo?
I don't, actually. I was going to get one like the week before I moved out to LA.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I was moving out to LA. My parents surprised me with a one-way ticket.
No.
And so, yeah, for
they
graduation.
wanted you out of the house.
It was kind of insulting.
Go follow your dreams.
Yeah, they're like, do something, leave. Yeah, pretty much. But I didn't know I was going to LA. Graduation day of high school, I got a one-way ticket. And like the week before, I was going to get one with my brother and my dad. It was going to be our family crest on my back. And when I found out I was going to LA, I was like, acting, you know, tattoo, you got to cover it up all the time. It's just a pain. So I was like, I'll wait.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I would like to one day, you know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
So let's move on to the HollyWire hot seat, where we do kind of like a rapid fire questioning.
Here we go.
Okay. What do you look forward to most when you wake up in the morning?
Breakfast.
What's your breakfast?
Oh, ham and eggs.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Every morning.
do you cook for yourself?
Absolutely.
Nice. New York or LA?
New York.
Coffee or tea?
Tea. Never had coffee in my life.
You haven't?
Never a cup in my life.
Is there a reason?
Just never have, honestly.
Never do it because once you
my
drink
dad
it, you
said
get
that.
addicted.
I was like 13 and he was just like, don't ever do it. And I was like, okay.
Okay, I never
promise,
will.
I promise. And I just never have.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Nerdiest hobby?
I'm a video game nerd. I'm a huge video game nerd.
Your most disgusting habit, other than spitting on windows?
Just one time. Just one time. Disgusting habit. I used to bite my nails. Thankfully, I don't anymore. But I can't really think of like a disgusting habit, which I think is a good thing. You know. I don't know. The only habit that comes to mind is I wear socks inside out. It's like
on purpose.
Yeah.
Do they feel better?
It's the little line on the toe. It irritates me.
Why don't more people do that?
I know, right? I turn all my socks inside out. It's the only habit I can think of right now.
Your go-to Instagram face when you take selfies?
It's like the deep smolder.
The deep
The deep smolder.
Do your Zoolander for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Deep smolder. Celebrity crush.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Night owl or early bird?
Night owl.
Yeah.
Easily up to like 4 a.m. every night.
Oh my God.
It's bad.
Vacation or staycation?
Staycation.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
LA is a pretty good place for that. Kind of feels like you're on vacation.
Yeah.
Volunteering.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
A show you recently binge watched?
Oh my gosh, Narcos on Netflix. I couldn't think of the name of it. I just watched both seasons in like something gross, like 5 days or something. It was bad. Yeah, it was just a lot of TV.
What's the last thing that you Googled?
The address for this place, actually.
Oh.
Actually.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I just had to be on time.
And he was.
I was. I'm
So
always
that's
on
why we started on time. Okay, and lastly, your most used emoji.
Oh, the girl with like the hand out, because it's like sassy and like it
Yeah.
proves a point and like use it all the time. All the time. Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for hanging
Thanks
out
for
with
having
us.
me.
You guys, go check out his movie.
Thank you.
It's going to be awesome. Out next Friday, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yay! Thanks so much
Thank
for hanging
you.
out with us, guys.
Bye.
Bye.